Hey you guys, me LV. This is Alina, and we're back here on LView Season 5. And we're still sitting down with Carrie Ann. So Carrie Ann, what are you doing this fall?
All right, so this fall I am a TEDx licensee, and so I'm hosting TEDx, organizing TEDx in Harker Heights. We have 14 amazing speakers coming from all over the nation, as well as we have quite a few from Austin and the Harker Heights area as well. And so our topic is spheres of influence in our changing world. And so we have amazing speakers that I'm looking forward to, and that will be on September 24th. And then I have a new stage play on October 14th and 15th called Married, Single, Divorced, and Somewhere in Between. So it's a comedy. It's a comedy. So I'm really excited about that one. It's definitely a date night type of play. You want to come and check it out. And then we also have a web series that we're finishing filming called God Is. And it's just little miracles that happen every day that you don't really think about. You know, like the flower growing or a child's smile or a baby's cry. Yeah, so that's what we have going. It sounds really full, right?
Yeah, you're a busy woman.
What kind of challenges have you gone through along the way?
I think content, right? Because the world has changed so much, I would say in the past 5 to 10 years. And so being a voice for those who are voiceless, but still maintaining correctness, but still addressing issues that needs to be addressed in our community. So I would say some of those challenges: writing with a purpose, writing to tell the stories of those who need to be heard, but also having that fine line as to where is truth and where does it lie, and allowing our communities to really ask themselves hard questions. So I would say, yeah, those are some of the challenges that I've had as a writer. And then I think going through my own stuff, right? Unloading my own stuff, it changes you. And so that would be some of the challenges that I've had, is looking at life through different lenses. As I grow as well, you know, I'm also in a different space. I think COVID changed all of us, right? It made us realize that that life is so short, and that we really have to respect life and really care about each other. And so as a writer, it gave me a different lens to look at the world and really challenge society.
So whenever you go through a challenge, it's like, I need that pen.
Yeah.
Get me my pen.
Don't they say the pen is mightier than the sword?
The pen is my voice. The pen is my sword.
pen is my voice.
Yeah. That was very theatrical, LV. Say it again. Like with real bravado. The pen is my voice.
The pen is my voice.
Am I supposed to faint now?
Yeah. Swoon. Now you swoon.
So for the writers or any type of artist, honestly, if they want to learn more from you, where can they find you?
So on my website, my website is really comprehensive. So on my website, you can go to the Book Me page, where I offer help in speaking, in writing, in content development. You simply need to press that one button, Book Me, and literally I am there to help writers build their content, become better writers. I can come out for speaking engagements, life coaching for individuals as well. So everything is one step button on the website.
Well, thank you for watching, you guys. We'll definitely be back here on LView. Bye.
Bye.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Just tell me.
Why do you need to know so bad?
So I can cheer you up.
It's not your job to cheer me up.
Yes, it is. Cheering you up is my job.
Well, then you're fired.
You can't fire me. I'm union, bitch.
Hey, you guys, me LV. This is Lena, And we're back here with Jonah, a visual artist. And now, Jonah, what are you working on right now?
I'm displaying some art next weekend
Okay.
at Almost Real Things. They have a warehouse, they have a space in South Austin. I'm doing a show with 50 other artists.
Wow.
What is this show called?
Art under $100. All the art's under $100.
So this is your first time?
At this event, I did some live painting at an event back in November. And then I'm part of another show in September at Distribution Hall. I think it's called like When Our Sun Rises.
And do you have like some awesome paintings just for these events?
I did some painting like a week or two ago. I'm probably gonna bring some of those. A lot of them turned out really cool.
That's good.
But then I also want to do a new idea.
What's your
I want to try to use like stencils somehow to maybe like paint like actual things.
What inspires you to do your work? Is there
Like
somebody?
what motivates you? What gives you that motivation to just keep going with it?
I don't know, I've just always enjoyed art, and I was glad that I found a new way to do it. I probably don't paint as much as I would like to because I need help, so I can't like do it every day.
Do you have any advice for people just like you and me?
People with disabilities, I would say, just don't let your disability, which is something you can't control, or like prevent you from doing things that you want. Because like I can't draw anymore, but I figured out a way to make art.
Well, where can we find more of your work online?
jdillachillapaintings.com, or follow me on Instagram at jdillachilla_art. Probably the easiest way.
Thank you for watching, you guys, here on LView. Talk to you later. Bye.
Lena, what are you doing?
Look what I got! It's a new t-shirt!
A new t-shirt? Where's that from?
It's by LVnthelife from Austin T-Shirt Lab.
What's a t-shirt lab?
I know, and guess what?
What?
It's only $20, and every time you buy a t-shirt, it helps our show, LView.
Man, that sounds great.
Feel it! Isn't that nice?
Man, that's soft.
Would you wear it as a pajama shirt?
Maybe.
Sit there with your popcorn, watching Netflix in your LVnthelife t-shirt.
That sounds great.
Am I ready? Am I ready?
No,
Oh.
you're not ready. You don't have a hat.
Oh.
Yeah, a Lena hat.
I only have.
Yep, here. Now you're complete.
Thank you.
LVnthelife, guys.
Okay.
Hey guys, me LV. This is Zelina.
Hi.
And this is LView Season 5. And we are sitting here with an awesome director named John. Now, John, tell me a little bit about the crazy mad, is that right? Crazy mad people?
Murders.
Crazy
Stories.
Oh, yeah. Crazy mad murder stories.
Well, I got a story that people ask a lot of times, like, what's the next show you're going to do?
Yes.
Because we've been rebooting shows. We took Murders in Moon Towers, which we did 6 years ago, totally redid it, all new songs, all new show, completely. And then we did that with Boomtown. We completely ripped it up and started all over with a whole new show. So what about new things? So one that I've always wanted to do is called The Crash at Crush. And The Crash at Crush is based on this guy whose last name was Crush. And so he worked for the Katy Railroad, and they said, why don't you, this is like 1900, they said, why don't you stage a train crash and invite people, it'll be a great promotional activity. So it's sort of like what we're doing here, except they're gonna have two trains crash, which maybe metaphorically we can do that here, but they would actually have trains crash and people would come out, and that was an exciting thing. They started off by doing a depot, this is near Waco, and they created a depot and they called it the town of Crush after this guy, and then they put two locomotives on a track facing each other. Apparently like 1,000 people showed up, and they started them up and they ran right into each other. And guess what?
What?
They blew up.
They blew up.
Oh no.
The boilers blew up. Iron flew everywhere, killed a couple people.
Oh no.
And of course the guy was fired, because
So it turned into a murder scene.
it was, I don't know if he
Full
was
of
accused of
dead
murder.
people and blood all over.
Definitely, maybe manslaughter, but they hired him back. They
hired him
decided, well, you did a good job. You did what you asked anyway. They hired him back. So when I read that story, I was like, okay, that is going to be a great show.
How do you find these stories?
Well, I read stuff, and then people tell me, like the one about the Servant Girl Murderers, the Murders in Moon Towers, which is opening September 8th right here at Doherty Arts Center in Austin. Right. That one, coming back from Borger in the van, Dan McClintock, who was an actor in the show, said, have you ever heard about the Servant Girl Murderer? And I hadn't, and it's a serial killer that preceded Jack the Ripper, and some people think is the same guy as Jack the Ripper. True story here in Austin, so that's where it came from.
Do you have any words of advice for other aspiring directors?
If you'd never directed a show before, I would, definitely try to get onto another show and be an assistant director to learn the stuff that I didn't know. Maybe do stage manager is really a great stepping stone. If there's not an AD, then a stage manager learns how all the show works, and that way you can think of kind of what's possible in the theater rather than and then suddenly it changes and this happens. So stage manager really knows how things will really happen. If this person's over here, how can you get them over here and that kind of stuff. So that's what I would do first.
So John, where can we find more information on you on the internet?
Well,
with Texas
Comedies.
Okay. If you want information just about me, it's all over the internet. But if you want it about Texas Comedies, go to texascomedies.com. Or there's a Facebook, Texas Comedies. There's an Instagram, Texas Comedies. Not a TikTok yet. It's coming. And then you can go see our show, September 8th, Doherty Arts Center, September 8th through the 17th. And it's called Murders in Moon Towers. I think it's going to be great. Please come.
Thank you for watching, you guys. That's it. Y'all have a great weekend here on LView. Just keep watching, keep liking, keep following. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.